Hello, people. My name is Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. There has been many talks about giants walking the earth. Yeah, giants, meaning very, very extremely tall people, possibly above 8 feet tall. And there has been certain archaeological finds and searches to discover if there really was such giants walking around at that size and height. Yeah, there's been much talks about giants in various shapes, forms, and namesakes, such as Nephilim and giants and very, very big people. By any account, they might be called titans, giants, Nephilim, whatever a person would label them as. And something dawned on me that they don't really need to discover if those giants have ever existed because you figure that they have because you see very tall people walking around now. There are women that are almost 7 feet tall out there walking. There are men that are almost 8 feet tall walking around out there. So that's an indication that there are enormously tall people out there. I know some might say Detroit Miracle. Yeah, there are people that are very tall compared to the average size male or female, but they're not 8 feet and 9 feet tall. Well, people, I am here to give you all a big reveal. This is going to be shocking. Let me get a drum roll. If you get a very extremely tall woman and a very extremely tall guy and they mate and have a baby, then chances are that child will be 8, 9 feet tall easily. Maybe even 10 feet tall because that gene will be so strong by it being mixed with both tall parents that that child will be extremely tall and much more taller than both of its parents. Yeah, we can make giants. We have the means to make them. I'm saying, why would we? Because, there are benefits to having stronger, taller people out there. Yeah, they might make great engineers, builders, doctors, lawyers, designers. Think about it, because whatever goes into their mixture it spells success when you think about it. They'll have bigger brains too, more brain power, and all the other skills, of course, will be regular or on par like regular people. So they will have the regular skills and the super skills. Because if you think about it, if a person is extremely tall, it is considered rare and, something that is astounding when you think about it. Like, because people don't usually and regularly come out 7 feet tall or better, even though they do, but not on the average, because if you average it out, in general, the majority of populations on this planet aren't tall. Yeah. So, like I said, people, they don't have to search for giants because there are clear signs that they're out there, but that ain't even the half of it. On here, there is the means to make an entire race and army of giants. All you have to do is pair up all the women that are at least 6'5" or taller with all the guys that are 7 feet and taller. Like, I saw a woman today on a post, she was 6'7". So if you get a 7'7" dude or a 7'2" size dude and they made up both of those tall people, the chances are that child will be so gigantic that it won't be able to fit into normal size homes and buildings, and unless they have very tall ceilings and walls and things like that. I wanted to mention that. I know it might sound strange to some of you, but it's true. I'm telling the truth. Do you notice that very tall couples aren't very tall entirely, meaning there's always a tall guy and a shorter woman, or a tall woman and a shorter guy? Yeah, it's like either or. Either the couples, I always see couples like that where the guy is tall, the woman is shorter, or the woman is tall and the guy is shorter. But you never see two giant people together. You never see a 6'4" woman with a 7-foot guy as a couple. Can you imagine how their children would look? At 13, their children might be 6'5", 6'6". So I think that they sort of try to make it seem as though there would be genetic defects if two tall people got together, being that of male and female, and made a baby. But that is not the case. Like, because it would just make an extremely tall person. They would not necessarily be a danger to society or dangerous to society, but they would be very immensely tall people. So I know that is the option if you can't prove beyond a doubt unequivocally that 8 feet and 9 feet tall people once walked the earth. Then why not simply make a whole bunch of them, make an entire civilization of them, make an army of them? Hey, that is my idea. That is my thoughts on the matter. You don't necessarily have to run with that and do it, but I'm giving you ideas that would be an option as far as making a race of extremely giant people. Yeah, folks. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to me, Detroit Miracle. Thank you.